Thank you for coming to my YouTube page.
You may have come across a YouTube user named User9472 because their channel has gained attention recently with many videos and discussions circulating about it. This user has been on YouTube since 2019, and their latest upload was just about 3 months ago. What makes this channel stand out is its unique and unsettling content. Most of the videos on User9472's channel consist of nothing more than a series of photos accompanied by creepy, eerie background music. The lack of motion in the videos, combined with the haunting music, gives off a disturbing and mysterious vibe, which has led to various theories and speculations from viewers about what the meaning behind these videos might be. The creator's first 2 videos were nothing more than a series of photos set to creepy background music. Not exactly groundbreaking, right? Just the typical unsettling vibe that some channels try to go for. But then, things took a strange turn. One of his more recent uploads felt different. When he posted this particular video, it wasn't just another photo slideshow, it was something way more bizarre. The video showed a lady jumping, but here's where things got disturbing the way he edited it. He took that one scene of the woman jumping and looped it over and over again, repeating the same shot in a way that felt unnerving, almost hypnotic. You're just stuck watching this strange scene and it leaves you feeling uneasy. Now, after that video, the channel started getting a lot of attention, not just because of the content, but because the creator began deleting many of his videos. It was like he was trying to erase some of his work or hide something. Luckily though, one of his most controversial videos was saved and uploaded by The Sun. They posted it under the title Mysterious YouTube Channel featuring Masked Man and Dead Body Shocks Reddit users. Sounds like the beginning of a horror movie, right? So what was this video all about? Well, it showed a man wearing a mask, a pretty creepy mask, I might add, and standing beside what appeared to be a dead body. I know it sounds extreme. The imagery alone was enough to get people talking. But here's where it gets interesting. Thousands of people started weighing in on Reddit and other forums, claiming that the whole thing might have been staged. A lot of viewers believe that the dead body in the video wasn't real at all, and that the entire scene was just a setup for shock value. It's not uncommon on YouTube, where some creators push boundaries just to grab attention. Whether it was real or fake, the video definitely stirred up conversations, leaving people on the internet debating its authenticity. But think about it, even if this was all staged, what kind of mindset is behind creating something like this? One of the most concerning videos has to be the one where he shows tons of photos of different children. This guy uploaded a video with nothing but photos of kids, and honestly, it raises a lot of red flags. What's going on with this channel? What's the purpose behind these kinds of videos? It's unsettling. And naturally, it has led people to wonder, what is this channel really trying to do? Now, when something as odd as this shows up online, people start talking, and that's exactly what's been happening. The internet has been buzzing with all kinds of theories about this channel and its creator. Some people think it's all just a twisted way to mess with viewers, to create shock content that goes viral for being creepy and bizarre. But there's one theory that's much more disturbing. Some people have suggested that the YouTuber might be involved in something criminal. They speculate that the children in those photos could actually be victims of something awful. It's a chilling thought that what he's showing might not just be random or for shock value, but something much more sinister. Could he be hinting at real crimes? Could those children in the photos have something terrible in common? Of course, we have to remember that these are just theories, and they might be completely fictional. The internet is full of speculation, and it's easy to jump to conclusions when things seem off. But even if these theories are far-fetched, they reflect just how uneasy and disturbed people feel when watching content like this. When a video raises more questions than answers and leaves viewers feeling uncomfortable, it's only natural for minds to start wandering into dark territory. I can't even begin to describe every single video on this channel because there are just so many, but I've got to mention a few more that really stand out. This YouTube channel recently uploaded another strange video, and this time it was just a single photo. It showed what seemed to be a bride standing alone in an empty field. No context, no explanation, just this haunting image of a bride, isolated, in the middle of nowhere. And then, if that wasn't creepy enough, there's another video, this time featuring a photo of a tall, lanky figure. The guy is standing completely still, dressed in full black clothes from head to toe. The dark clothing, the stillness, the height, everything about it gives off a disturbing vibe. It's like one of those things where the more you look at it, the more unsettling it becomes. Even though it's just a photo, there are hundreds of theories out there about this, and honestly, most of them are pretty disturbing. Some people believe User9472 could actually be part of an AI experiment, testing how humans react to hidden messages scattered across the internet. Just imagine these weird cryptic posts, implanted to see how we respond. It's kind of wild, right? Then there's another theory floating around. Some folks think user 9472 could be tied to a shadowy figure or even a secret group, manipulating conversations in certain online communities. It's almost like there's a bigger hidden agenda at play that we're not seeing. And this one might be my favorite. Maybe it's just a big game, designed to keep us all guessing and chasing after something that isn't really there. But whatever the case may be, one thing's clear: user 9472 is not just some random user. There's definitely something strange going on with this account, and it's got people talking a lot. You may have come across this strange video known as I Feel Fantastic. It's one that's been circulating for a while now, originally uploaded on April 14th, 2020, by a channel called Creepy Blog. The video itself is exactly what the name suggests: creepy. What you'll see in this video is a humanoid robot named Tara, singing a song with the repetitive lyrics, "I feel fantastic." At first glance, it might just seem like an odd, futuristic video of a robot singing, nothing too wild. But as the video progresses, things start to feel more disturbing. The robot Tara begins wearing different outfits and posing in various positions, almost like she's modeling or performing some strange routine. Now, if you've watched I Feel Fantastic closely, you might notice something even more bizarre. At one point in the video, the android Tara actually sings the words, "Please leave, run, run, run." I mean, why would a humanoid robot be programmed to sing something like that? A chilling line that feels completely out of place, and it makes you wonder what kind of message the creator was trying to send. But here's where things get even more disturbing. If you check the description of the video, it links to something related to ancient mythology, specifically the myth of Pygmalion. For those unfamiliar, Pygmalion was a figure from Greek mythology who sculpted the perfect statue, an ideal woman. He became so obsessed with this creation that he wished for it to come to life. And in the myth, the gods granted his wish, bringing the statue to life. So what does that have to do with I Feel Fantastic? Well, some theories suggest that the creator of this video might be drawing a parallel between themselves and Pygmalion. Just like how Pygmalion wanted to create the perfect being, maybe the creator of this video had a similar desire, crafting Tara, the android, as a modern-day version of Pygmalion's statue. And considering how lifelike yet disturbingly robotic Tara is, it raises questions about what kind of intentions the creator had. It's around 2 minutes in, and all of a sudden, the video cuts to this random shot, just a pile of leaves and branches, with a heap of land that looks like it's kind of raised up higher than the rest. It's really weird and feels super out of place, especially in a video where you've got this robotic humanoid singing. But naturally, the internet being the internet, a ton of conspiracy theories started popping up after people saw that. One of the creepiest theories, and yeah, it's pretty disturbing, is that the creator of this video might actually be involved in something criminal. People started speculating that what we're seeing in that patch of land could actually be a grave. And then, the theory goes further, suggesting that the person buried there might be the creator's wife. Yeah, I know it's a lot to take in, but it doesn't stop there. Some folks believe that the clothes Tara, the android, is wearing in the video might actually be the clothes of the creator's wife. It's a seriously eerie idea, right? The thought that this lifeless robot is dressed in the clothing of someone who might have met a dark fate. No wonder this theory grabs so much attention. Now, here's the thing: what's the truth behind all this? Honestly, nobody knows for sure. The video is super cryptic and strange, and it leaves you with way more questions than answers. The theory about the creator being a criminal and his wife being buried under that heap of land might sound plausible, especially when you consider how unsettling the whole video is. But like with most conspiracy theories, what seems like the truth might not actually be the case. It's totally possible that the video was made to mess with people, to intentionally create this sense of unease and let viewers' imaginations run wild. That weird shot of the land could be just that, a random shot with no hidden meaning. And Tara's outfits? They could just be costumes picked to add to the creepy atmosphere. On June 17th, 2011, a user named Alan Tutorial joined YouTube and began uploading videos that were simple, bizarre, and seemingly meaningless. His first video, titled "How to Leak on a Piece of Paper," involved Alan demonstrating how to leak liquid onto a piece of paper.
I'm going to show you how to leak on a piece of paper. First thing you gotta do is you rip off a piece of paper and you're gonna put the paper on the floor. Next thing you do is you gotta take the fork and you're gonna have to ram a hole inside. So I'm gonna poke a hole. You wanna have a small hole.
This video, like many that followed, didn't make much sense to viewers, leading them to initially believe that the channel was comedic. His uploads were very basic, featuring tasks like picking up objects or performing other mundane actions. However, things took a darker turn when he posted a video called "How to Escape a Dark Room and Find Light." Alan is trying to teach viewers how to escape a dark room, but what really caught people's attention is what happens when he reaches a balcony.
Thanks for coming to my YouTube page. My name is Alan. I'm gonna do a new tutorial
Today's tutorial on how to get out of dark room, find light. If you get in an obstacle, all you gotta do is get up, get out of it. Once you get out, you just keep going. And you go all the way to the edge until you can't go anymore. Uh-oh. Okay. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to it. Ow.
Alan sees a woman carrying a suitcase walking directly toward his house. His reaction is immediate. He rushes back into his room, which raises concerns among viewers. This led viewers to speculate that Alan might not be alone, and that the woman could be a relative or someone involved in whatever disturbing situation Alan seems to be in. Alan Tutorial uploaded another video called How to Pick Up a Chair Off the Ground. At first, it seemed like another one of his basic tutorials, but this time something unusual happened. As Alan was showing viewers how to pick up the chair, he suddenly started crying while continuing with the tutorial.
If you have a blue chair that fell down and you want to pick it up, if you have a blue chair that fell down, first thing you gotta do is you get down to the level of the chair and you touch it.
This emotional outburst in such a simple routine task raised a lot of questions among viewers. One popular theory that emerged about the chair is that it symbolizes Alan's childhood and happiness. The blue chair may represent something from his past that he holds on to, much like a child clings to a favorite toy. The simple task of lifting the chair may have brought out deep, buried emotions, and that's why he couldn't hold back his tears. Alan Tutorial uploaded yet another unsettling video, titled AC Installation. What immediately concerned viewers was the fact that throughout the video, Alan's hand was visibly bleeding. Despite this, he continued the tutorial as if nothing was wrong.
How to install an old air conditioner. If you're feeling hot and blue, you just want to turn on the air conditioner. First thing you need is a pair of old pliers, because there's an old rusty switch on the base of the air conditioner that you're gonna have to wiggle and jam. So it's a hard rusty screw. Okay. I'm just trying to. Perfect. Okay, so I just turned an old rusty screw from clockwise to clockwise, and now it's I think the power's on. It's ready to get turned on. So,
focusing on the installation process while ignoring his injury, this behavior led many people to speculate even further about Alan's mental state. The fact that he didn't address or even seem to notice his injury, combined with the increasingly bizarre content of his videos, suggested to some that Alan could be mentally disturbed. It reinforced the idea that Alan might be in a dangerous or unhealthy situation, possibly experiencing mental breakdowns or dealing with extreme stress. The AC installation video became another key point in the theories about Alan's deteriorating condition, showing how his mental and emotional state was continuing to unravel as his videos became more erratic and concerning. As time went on, Alan's mental health in his videos appeared to deteriorate further. The way he communicated became increasingly disjointed, and what he was trying to express didn't seem to match what he actually said or did in the videos. Viewers noticed a growing disconnect between his actions and words. This mismatch between his intentions and what he was able to express suggested that Alan was either struggling with confusion or was under extreme mental duress. Some viewers speculated that he might have been dealing with severe mental illness, which made it hard for him to articulate his thoughts properly. Others theorized that Alan might have been trapped in a situation where he was being controlled or forced to make the videos, which could explain his inability to communicate clearly. The more Alan tried to maintain normalcy through his tutorials, the more obvious it became that he was unraveling. His attempts at teaching simple tasks like installing an AC or picking up a chair only highlighted how disconnected he had become from reality, reinforcing the growing concern that Alan was in serious trouble, either physically or mentally. Due to Alan's strange behavior in his videos, many viewers began creating their own theories about what could be happening to him. This idea gained traction after the video titled How to Escape a Dark Room. Alan is shown trying to escape a room that appears to be locked from the outside, which suggests that someone else could be involved, actively trying to trap or control him. Supporters of this theory believe that Alan might be using his tutorial videos as a way to communicate his distress and seek help, even if it's not obvious at first. The increasingly odd and disturbing content, along with his physical and emotional breakdowns, adds to the possibility that Alan is not free, and might be using the videos as a form of silent communication. In this context, everything Alan does in his videos, whether it's the mundane tasks or his emotional outbursts, could be interpreted as a cry for help. The theory suggests that Alan may have no other way to reach out to people, so he's subtly trying to convey that he is in danger or being forced into this strange situation, all while his mental health continues to worsen. This theory has fueled much of the speculation around Alan Tutorial, making it one of the more convincing and unsettling interpretations of his content. But what was really going on behind the scenes was unimaginable. You see, everything he put out there, all those creepy videos and disturbing scenes, it was all fictional. Alan Resnick created this totally fictional version of himself, and the whole purpose was to get attention on YouTube. And guess what? It worked. He knew that people on YouTube are drawn to things that make them uncomfortable or curious. You know, the type of video that you just have to click on because it gives you a weird, unsettling feeling? That's exactly what Alan was going for. He understood that the more disturbing or odd the content, the more likely people are going to talk about it, share it, and keep coming back to watch it again. And it wasn't by accident. Alan knew that, with YouTube's guidelines, there are certain kinds of content that would naturally get more attention. It's the kind of stuff that gets people saying, "What the heck did I just watch?" And that's what really got people to notice his channel. It didn't matter that it was all fiction, the vibe and the reactions were real. And that's what made it work.